Right, Pute. Today we are going to discuss our seventh paper. Right, Pute. Last day we discussed theory point related to extended vernier scale and circular vernier scales. Right, today we will discuss questions. Basically, these are past paper questions, right? Past term test paper questions related to circular vernier scale and extended vernier scales, right? Then we can discuss questions related to vernier scales, normal vernier scales, right? First, we will discuss questions related to extended vernier and circular vernier scales, right, Pute? Therefore, I will start from question number 6, right, Pute? The following figure shows the scale of an extended vernier caliper when the two zeros are coincide of each other. What is the least count of the scale? Pute, they have given a diagram, right? According to this diagram, you can observe that the main scale is calibrated in millimeters, right? 9 main scale division, 9 millimeter division coincide with 5 vernier division. There are 5 vernier division. That is, when 9 millimeter division coincide with 5 vernier division, that is length of vernier division should be greater than the length of main scale division, right? Here you have to find least count of the scale. Easy ne? අපි මේවා කරා මේවද කරේ නේද ළමයි? Right. Let's see the answer. I told you have to draw this simple diagram to identify the scale, right? This main scale is calibrated in 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, and 4 millimeter. And 9 millimeter divided into 1 millimeter division into 9 divide into 5. That is, length of vernier division is 9 millimeter divided by 5, 1.8 millimeter. This one is the length of vernier division, right? Then you can draw the vernier scale. Right, 1.8. This one is the first vernier division. This one is the second vernier division. Gap between this vernier division and this first vernier division and adjacent main scale division is called the least count of the scale. This least count is equal to 2 millimeter minus this length is 2 millimeter. This one is length of vernier unit. Length of vernier unit. Here the vernier scale is constructed by using 9 millimeter divided into 9 millimeter length divided into 5 divisions. No? That is, length of vernier division is 1.8 millimeter. Then the least count is 0.2 millimeter. This one is the least count. This first gap is equal to 0.2 millimeter. This one is equal to 0.2 millimeter into 2. This one is equal to 2 millimeter into 3. Got it? Answer is least count of the scale is 0.2 millimeter. Right. Put they read the next question. These are past paper questions, right? මේවා තමයි ළමයි papers වල අහලා තියෙන්නේ, right? Read the question number 7. The main scale of a vernier caliper is calibrated by 0.5 millimeter division. Right, Pute? This main scale is calibrated by 0.5 millimeter division. Vernier scale is designed by dividing 49 main scale divisions are divided into 25 equal division. Vernier division mean පුතේ මේ 49ක් 25කට බෙදලා. That is, length of vernier division should be greater than the length of main scale division. Got it? Easy නේ? Right? මේ question එකෙන් අල්ල ගන්න පුළුවන්, right? Here you have to find the reading, right? You have to draw this diagram. Draw the diagram first. Main scale is calibrated in half millimeter division. Right? This one is the main scale. Main scale 0. This one is the first main scale division, right? Half millimeter, no? 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter. 49 half millimeter divisions coincide with 25 equal vernier division. This is the length of vernier division. Length of the vernier division, right? Then 49 millimeter divided into 50. That is 0. Make 49 divided by 50. 0.9. Here then 4. 0.98 millimeter is the length of vernier division, right, Putih? Now you can identify that length of first division. This first division is 0.98, no? Then the second vernier division, third vernier division, fourth vernier division. Right. This one is the least count. Least count of the scale is equal to, you have to find the gap between this adjacent main scale division and vernier division. This one is 1 millimeter minus 0.98 millimeter. That is 0.02 millimeter. This one is the least count of the scale. Right, Putih? Then the first gap is 0.02 millimeter. The second gap is 0.02 millimeter into 2. This one is into 3. This one is into 4. Got it? Okay, then you can get the reading. According to the first diagram, you can identify there is no any zero error. Why? The main scale 0 coincide with the vernier 0, right? Then you can get the reading directly. According to the diagram, you can observe that this second vernier division coincide with the 43 millimeter division. Okay. Here you have to find the reading. Reading is the gap between main scale 0 and vernier 0. What is the reading now? The main scale reading is 41 millimeter plus you have to find this unknown length by using the vernier scale. Now you know the first gap is 0.02 millimeter. No? This one is 0.02 millimeter. This one is 0.02 millimeter into 2. That is answer is 41 millimeter main scale reading plus this unknown length 0.04 millimeter. 41.04 millimeter is the answer. Right, Putih. Then Putih api ඊළඟ දවසේ we will discuss theory point related to, we will finish the theory point related to traveling microscope, and then next day in your next paper class we will discuss question related. ඉතින් බලන්න ළමයි මේක කොච්චර ඔයාලට තේරෙනවද, කොච්චර ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරලා මේ වැඩේ යනවද කියලා. ඒක නිසා මේකට එන්ගේජ් වෙලා මේ සර් මහන්සි වෙන දැන් බං අද දවසම classes. හරිද? එතකොට මාර එෆර්ට් එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ මේ විදිහට මේ hina වෙලා කෙලින් කටින් ඉන්න ඔයාලගේ පන්තියේදී. හරිද? ඔයාලා එකේ එෆර්ට් එක සර් දෙන එෆර්ට් එක ඔයාලා මැක්සිමම් ගන්න. හරිද? මම කියන්නේ ළමයි අය දැන් ඔයාලා ටාගට් තියාගන්න when you face your first term test ඔයාලා මැක්සිමම් ලකුණු ගන්න ඕන. හරිද? try කරන්න ක්ලාස් එකේ highest mark, section එකේ highest mark. හරිද? ඒක තමයි ඔයාලට සර් වෙනුවෙන් කරන්න දෙන්න පුළුවන් දේ. හරිද? දැන් මේ බලන්න සර් ඔයාලට හැම ස්කූල් එකකම term test ටික හොය papers ටික අරගෙන ඒ ටික බලලා ඒකේ තියෙන මේ ඔක්කොම ඔයාලා දැක්කද පුතේ? These questions are මේ crop කරලා ගතපුවානේ ඉතින්. හරිද? එතකොට මේ ඔක්කොම paper questions. Right? ඔයාලගේ maximum effort එක දෙන්න result එක වෙනුවෙන්, right? මම මට කරන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම දේ කරනවා. Right? හරි. බලමු පුතේ next question එක. පුතේ see the question. පුතාලා did you see in this question the main scale is calibrated in 1 millimeter, right? 10 and 9 or 19 1 millimeter divisions coincide with the vernier scale, and the vernier scale is calibrated. පුතේ බලන්න vernier scale එක calibrate කරලා තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. This vernier scale is calibrated as multiples of 2. Got it? බලන්න ළමයි 0 2 4 6, right? But I told you no need to think about these numbers in front of this vernier division. You just consider the number of vernier division, right? ඔයාලා මේ තියෙන ළමයි මොනවද මේ 2 වල multiples ගැන හිතන්න එපා. You no need to think about these values, right? Just think about the how many vernier divisions here, right? මේ බලන්න. You can observe that, right? මෙයාලා පුතේ 2 4 6 කියලා තිබ්බට there are only 10 vernier division coincide with 19 1 millimeter divisions in the main scale. Now you can identify the least count. That point is, even if the vernier scale is calibrated in numbers or another symbols, no need to think about the numbers, right? Just consider how many vernier divisions in the vernier scale. How many divisions coincide with the main scale. What my point, Pute? Then this main scale is divided into 10 vernier divisions, no? Not 20. They are calibrated in they are calibrated as multiples of 2, but you should remember there are only 10 vernier divisions, right? Vernier scale, first division, second division, third division. Now you need to find the length of vernier division. Length of a vernier division. What is the length, Pute? 1 millimeter division into 19. Length of 1 millimeter. Length of main scale division is 1 millimeter. There are 19 millimeter division coincide with the 10 vernier divisions, right? Then divide into 10. That is, answer is 1.9 millimeter, right? Then you can find least count of the scale. This one is 2 millimeter minus, this one is 2 millimeter minus 1.9 millimeter. Then the answer is 0.1 millimeter. This one is the least count of the scale. That is the gap between second millimeter division, adjacent millimeter main scale division and vernier division is 0.1 millimeter. Then the second one is 0.1 millimeter into 2. This one is 0.1 millimeter into 3. Got it? You have to mention the answer in centimeters, right? Then in centimeters, 0.1 millimeter, 0.01 centimeter. Right? Answer is fourth one. This one is the answer. But I will give a reading, right? Right, Budhe, this one is 8 millimeter, 8 centimeter. Budhe, find the given reading. Budhe, try to find the given reading. What should be the reading? You have to find the gap between main scale 0 and vernier scale 0. Reading is here 8 centimeter mean 80 millimeter. Then you can obtain up to 81 millimeter by using the main scale. Then you need to find this unknown length by using the vernier scale. This first gap is 0.0 millimeters, no 0.1 millimeter. Second gap is 0.1 millimeter into 2. This one is 0.1 millimeter into 3. Then the answer is 81.3 millimeter. This one is the answer. Then we can discuss a questions related to circular vernier scale. Puthe, read the next question. Right. This one is a past paper question, right? දැන් මේ ඔයාලට මේවට ආන්සර්ස් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ළමයි වැඩේ ගොඩ ඒ කියන්නේ අවශ්‍ය දේ කෙරිලා තියෙනවා, right? You need to find the reading, right, Puthe? Before you find the reading, you need to find the least count of the scale, right? By using the given diagram, right? You can observe that there are 30 vernier divisions in the vernier scale, and then you need to identify how many main scale division coincide with this vernier scale, right? Main scale is calibrated in half millimeter division. Puthe, to identify how many main scale division coincide with this vernier scale, you need to rotate this vernier scale. You need to shift this vernier scale until this 0 vernier division coincide, align with 354 main scale division. Right, Puthe? Then you can identify that this 30th vernier division will coincide, will align with 8.58 degrees 30 minutes main scale division. Got it? With this division. Right? Then you can identify there are 29 half millimeter divisions. Right? There are 29 half millimeter division from 354 degrees to 8 degrees 30 minutes. From here to here there are 29 half degrees division. Then you can draw a simple diagram to identify the least count. This main scale is calibrated in half degrees. 0 first degree, then second degree, this one is the third degree. Then the scale is divided into 29 half degrees division divided into 30. That is, angle of vernier division should be less than the angle of main scale division. ඇයි මෙතන 29ක් නේ පුතේ 30කට බෙදලා තියෙන්නේ. 29 division divided into 30 no. Therefore, angle of vernier division should be less than angle of main scale division. First vernier division, second vernier division, third, fourth. Then you can find this angle, angle of main scale division. Angle of a vernier scale division. Half degrees 29 divided into 30. You can express this half degree as 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes into 29 divided by 30. That is, angle of vernier division is 29 minutes. This one is the angle of vernier division, right? Now you know the angle of vernier division. They have given the main scale division is half degree, that is 30 minutes, no? Right? Main scale division is, angle of main scale division is 30 minutes. Then you can find the least count. Least count is this first gap, right? 30 minutes minus angle of vernier division, 29 minutes, 1 minute. Least count of the scale is 1 minute. This one is 1 minute into 2. Third gap is 1 minute into 3. Now you have find the least count of this scale, right, Bude? Then you can read the given reading. For vernier scale, to find the reading, you have to find the gap between angle between main scale 0 and vernier 0, right? Here you can get reading up to 354 by using main scale, right? Then you need to find this unknown angle by using the vernier scale, right? You can observe that 1 degree and this one should be 1 degree and 30 minutes, right? This vernier division, 15th vernier division coincide with 1.5 main scale division, right? Right, that is, there are 15 divisions, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count from here to here. There are 15 gaps. Therefore, the reading should be 1 minute into 15. Then the reading is 354 degrees plus 15 minutes. This one is the answer. In this question, first you need to identify the least count of the scale, right? To identify the least count of the scale, you need to align the vernier division with a main scale division. Then you can identify how many main scale division coincide with the vernier scale. Then you can calculate the least count. Then you need to find the reading. Reading is 354 degrees, 1 minute into 15. There are 15 divisions, right? Fourth one. කොරිත් ළමයි කොබලන්න එක හරියයි. පුතේ, this question is related to extended, this one is a මාරයි ළමයි මේක. This question is related to extended circular vernier scales, right? Let's see the question. In this question, first you need to identify the least count of the scale. There are this vernier scale is calibrated as multiples of 5, but you need to consider how many vernier divisions here, right? There are 12 vernier divisions, right? Then you need to identify length of main scale division. This main scale is calibrated in 1 degrees, right? Then you need to identify how many main scale divisions coincide with the vernier scale, 12 vernier divisions. To identify that, you can shift this 0 vernier division. You have to imagine that, right? You have to shift this 0 vernier division until it coincides with 47th main scale division. You have to shift this scale towards the anti-clockwise direction until this 0 vernier division coincide with 47 main scale division. You have to imagine, right? Then Pute, you can observe that when this 0 vernier division coincide with 47th main scale division, this 12th vernier division will coincide with this 70 degree division with this division, right? Then you can identify there are 23 main scale divisions from here to here, 5, then 5, 10, 15, 12, and another 3 divisions, right? 23 main scale divisions, 1 degree divisions coincide with 12th vernier division. Got it? Right. This one is related to extended circular vernier scales, right? You need to draw this diagram, then you can identify all the point. This main scale is calibrated in 1 degrees. Then 23 1 degree divisions coincide with 12th vernier division. Then you can find angle of a vernier division, right? Today, this 1 degree you can mention in minutes. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, no? Then the answer is 23 into 60 minutes divided by 12. එතකොට මෙතන 1යි මෙතන 5 නේ. 115 minutes. Angle of one vernier division is 115. That is greater than 60, greater than 1 degree, right? 115 is greater than 60, no? That is greater than 1 minute. This one is the first vernier division. This one is the second vernier division. This one is the third vernier division. 0, 1, 2, 3. So the angle of 2 degrees in minutes is 120 minutes. Then you have find the value of angle of 1 vernier division is 115. Then you can find the least count. What is the least count now? This one is the least count, no, Puti? Gap between adjacent main scale division and vernier division. Least count of the scale is 120 minutes minus 115 minutes. Then the answer is 5 minutes. The least count of this scale is 5 minutes. Right? දැක්කද ළමයි? දැන් ඔයාලට ඒකත් තොඳර ගන්න පුළුවන්. කොබලන්න මෙතෙන් දෙනකන් මේ ආන්සර් එක ගතපු අය පුතේ. නියමයි. මට බං එක පුතෙක් එදා ක්ලාස් එකේ ඉවර වෙලා මම හැමම කෝල් බෑක් කරා යාට. හරිද? ටියුට් එකේ තිබ්බ circular vernier scale වල extended vernier scale question එක එදාම කරලා මට එවලා තිබ්බා. එහෙම කරන ළමයි ඉන්නවා. නියමයි බං. ඒකට මාර රිසල්ට්ස් ඒවා හොඳේ. මහන්සි වෙලා වැඩ කරන්න. right? එහෙමයි. good. හරිම සතුටුයි ඔහම ආන්සර්ස් දෙනකොට. එතකොට බං මේ මහන්සිය දැනෙන්නේ නැහැ. right? right. right, but now you have find the least count. Then this second gap, least count into 2, 5 minutes into 2. Third gap, 5 minutes into 3. Now you have find the least count. Then you can get the reading. Right. Right. Not 20, right? Fourth vernier division, right? Right. Balan? What should be the reading here? Main scale reading. By using main scale, you can get reading up to 47 degrees. Plus, you need to find this unknown angle by using the vernier scale. This one is 5 minutes, first gap. Second gap is 5 minutes into 2. This one is 5 minutes into 3. This one is 5 minutes into 4. 20 minutes. Got it? Then the answer is 47 degrees 20 minutes. Right. Niyamai. Kobalan answer gatapu ay pute. Right putala. Let's see the first question then, right? Read the question. Of a vernier caliper, the length of main scale division is x. They have given the length of main scale division, right? There are simple n number of main scale division coincide with n plus 1 number of main scale vernier divisions, right? the length of the vernier scale division is, right? Main scale is calibrated in X length. They have given the length of main scale division is X. This one is X. This one is 2X. Then this one is 3X. There are n number of main scale division coincide with n plus 1 number of vernier division. When n number of division coincide with n plus 1 number of vernier divisions, that is length of vernier division should be less than the length of main scale division. Numerator n, denominator n plus 1. That is the length of vernier division is less than the length of main scale division. N over n plus 1. No? Then you can find this length of vernier division. Length of vernier division. This one is vernier scale 0, 1, 2. Length of a vernier division. Length of this division is n into x is the total distance of the main scale, then divide into n plus 1. This one is the answer. Pute, can you find the least count of this scale? What should be the least count? This first gap. What should be the least count? Least count of the scale is gap between main scale division and x minus nx over n plus 1, length of vernier division, right? This one is the length of vernier division. Just find the value. You can consider the common denominator here. N plus 1 is the common denominator, right? Then you have to multiply both denominator and numerator by n plus 1 here. Then x times n plus 1 minus xn. Then xn plus x minus xn over n plus 1. Then x over n plus 1. Pute, did you remember this equation? Length of main scale division over number of vernier division. I told you, right? Did you remember this equation? Right. But answer for this question is length of vernier division. No. N plus n into x over n plus 1 is the answer. But just find the value. Then you can identify that equation. Length of main scale division over number of vernier division. Got it, Pute? Right, Pute. Then you can find the answer for the next question, right? In a vernier system of measurement, the main scale division is x centimeter. The main scale is calibrated in centimeters, right? And simple n division of the vernier scale are matching with n minus 1 division of the main scale. The least count of the instrument. Least count, right? That is length of this vernier, length of this x, right? That is length of this main scale division is x centimeter. N number of vernier divisions coincide with n minus 1 number of main scale division. That is the total length of the main scale is x into n minus 1. Number of main scale division is n minus 1. No? Then n minus 1 into x is the length of main scale that coincide with the vernier scale. Divide into how many vernier divisions? Simple length. Then you can identify length of a vernier division. Length of a vernier division is x into n minus 1 number of main scale division that coincide with the vernier scale. This one is the total main scale length that coincide with the vernier scale. Then you can divide by n. Then you can find this one is the number of vernier divisions. No? Total length divide by number of vernier division. Then you can identify length of a vernier division. Right? 1, 2, 3, 0 vernier scale. Then you can find this least count. This one is the length of vernier division. Least count is the gap between main scale division and vernier division. X into n minus 1 over n. Common denominator. You need to consider common denominator n. Then nx. You have to multiply both denominator and numerator by n. No? nx minus xn minus x into plus 1 plus x, right? May then cancel, x over n. Again, you can observe that this one is the length of main scale division in centimeters. This one is the number of vernier divisions. N is the number of vernier division, no? Did you remember that equation, Pute? Same thing, no? You can directly apply the equation to find the least count. Length of main scale division over number of vernier division, right? This one is the least count. This one is in centimeters, right, Pute? Then you need to convert this value into millimeters. That is, least count is equal to 10x. You have to multiply by 10, no? Millimeters. So you have to convert this centimeter into millimeters, right? Answer is 10x over n. You should remember that equation, then you can find the answer directly, right? Length of main scale division divided by number of vernier division. Then you can directly find the least count. For next question, you can directly apply the equation. Read the next question, Puti. 9 divisions of the main scale of vernier caliper are divided into 10 vernier scale division. The least count of the vernier caliper, they have given the least count 0.05. Value of the division of main scale. Puti. Here you can directly apply the equation. 10 number 0.05 is the least count, millimeter, right? You can apply the equation. Least count equal length of a main scale division divided by number of vernier division. Number of vernier division. Least count is 0.05 millimeter. You have to find length of a main scale division. They have given number of vernier division. There are 10 vernier division, right? Then the answer is 0.5 millimeter is the length of a main scale division. This one is the answer for the third question, right? Right, Lamai. Now I'll finish the class today. Last 3 questions I will discuss in your theory class, right?